Welcome my Pichu Bros, it is time to meet the team. So for the second season of the World Showdown series, I have drafted a pretty good draft. Like, I feel like it's a really good draft. I'm just gonna go through one by one just to introduce you guys all my mons. And so like when I enter battles and stuff, in case I don't do a team recap video, like a team preview video, you guys will know like, oh yeah, that's a part of his draft and all. Like, because I know for the NPCC I didn't do a draft recap video, and I just feel like it's just, I don't know, imagine, I don't know if you guys find it weird to just see like my team each week and just change. I feel like I should introduce my team, so I feel like this video is pretty important to get. Obviously we already did the first week battle, but I feel like, I'm like, you know what, it's fine. I'm gonna do my draft recap after the first week. It actually adds like a different element to do to this recap, because I'm doing it after week 1, so I kind of know how our team kind of works and will work. So I feel like that, I don't know, it adds a different element. So let's begin the draft recap. So first up we have our boy Natsu, the Charizard X. So I drafted him first. I'm going in draft order, and I feel like Charizard X was such a good round 1 pick, because I really like drafting mons that can just fit in most drafts round 1. I feel like that's the best way to go. Like really good mons like that, just you have to take round 1. So I feel like Charizard X is one of those mons because it just wins. I'm not gonna say it just wins, but like Flare Blitz OHKOs so many mons. Let's just say Nidoking, for example. If it's max attack, max speed, it gets OHKO'd by Flare Blitz. Like those kind of level mons get OHKO'd by Flare Blitz. And we all know Charizard X. By the week 1 battle, if you don't attack me and I set up DDs on your face, I'm gonna sweep that ass. Like if I set up a Dragon Dance, I could just plow through your team with Tough Claws boosted Dragon Claw or Flare Blitz. Like, it's just too easy. Or not too easy, but with the right openings, it can definitely destroy teams. So I feel like it was a good round 1 pick to make. So next up, I'm gonna actually put this in. We have Tapu Fini, which will be nicknamed Finish Him. So Tapu Fini was it was basically a steal for round 2. Like most drafts, Tapu Fini goes round 1, and I was like, if I could get this boy round 2, I'll be so happy. I'll be a happy little Pichu. And luckily enough, he actually stayed for round 2. So I was able to get Tapu Fini, which was crazy because it now basically means I have an amazing water type to cover Charizard X. I also have an amazing defogger. Like Tapu Fini is such an amazing defogger on the ladder. I'm pretty sure everyone's used it. It's so good. It's got such good bulk. Like I'm pretty sure it's 115 defense, 135, 130 special defense, 70 HP, 85 speed, which is not too bad. It's a pretty good speed for a wall. And not to mention, it's got Nature's Madness and Taunt, which can shut down stall teams and stall drafts. So I feel like Tapu Fini was just an amazing round 2 pick. It's such good synergy with Charizard X. So for our 3rd pick, right, I decided, I was kind of debating if I should get Ferrothorn now or later, but I was like, I guess I gotta take it, because I was like, Charizard X, Tapu Fini, and Ferrothorn, all 3 of them together, I felt like had such good synergy. It also makes my Fairy Water Steel Core Fairy Dragon Steel and Fire Water Grass Core, all of it combined, done and dusted. I have my cores set up with this 3. I feel like if I verse a team that has an amazing fire type, like Tapu Fini is such a good switch in. If they got a good electric type, I got 2 mons that resist that. So I don't know, I just felt like these 3 have such good synergy, and I felt like the Ferrothorn was a good pick. Obviously it puts like, now I've got a Stealth Rock setter, a Spike setter, a Defogger, a Sweeper. Like I've got so many roles with just these 3. So I felt like I felt like these 3 put in work together. So for the 4th mon, I really wanted Thunderous Therian, but it got taken just before me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up Zapdos. So I got Zapdos, which is definitely which is another amazing defogger. Like, I know I wanted Thunderous Therian just as a cover for Tapu Fini, like another electric immunity or resist. But I mean, Zapdos is still equally as good because it adds a defogger and adds like, it also adds just like, Zapdos is one of those defensive mons that is it's so hard to deal with. Like, if they have like Lando, for example, Lando's Stone Edges don't actually do that much damage to a defensive Zapdos. Like, Zapdos is just such a great defensive mon, so I feel like it just adds that extra element of bulk to my team. So for the 5th mon, I know I have so much bulk, and I'm like, I either need a Stealth Rocker or like an offensive attacking mon, and my boy Dougie was left. Because I needed a ground type, and Donphan was taken. And I was like, dang, if I could get a great Rapid Spinner like Donphan, I'd be set. But Donphan was just taken, and I was like, you know what? Dugtrio is actually really good for this team because it traps fire types for Pharaoh. It kills those fire types. It also can trap electric types for Tapu Fini, and it also provides another rock setter. So I feel like Dugtrio Arena Trap will definitely provide a lot of support for like my whole team. And like, if you guys saw in the week 1 battle, it was able to come in, trap Victini, Memento the Hitmonchan, and let Charizard X set up. So I feel like Dugtrio is such a good like kind of supporting role kind of mon. Like, sets up rocks, Memento, or it can just, I don't even need Memento. I could just have Sucker Punch and just start like being a troll with that. So I feel like Dugtrio just adds the extra element, and it will definitely be clutch, like trapping stuff. So for the, I think it's 6 member for my team, I couldn't believe, right? So my boy Reuniclus was free, and I had to take it. Like, when do you see a draft that Reuniclus gets left around 6? Not many drafts let Reuniclus get taken around 6, and I just thought, it definitely, I didn't have too much special offense right now. Like Zapdos, yes, Zapdos has 125 attack, but if I'm gonna run a defensive Zapdos, defensive Tapu Fini, I don't really have any good special attack mons right now. So I thought Reuniclus definitely was another, like, was a really good one. And not to mention, it's a regenerator mon. It can be run really bulky. Like, bulky Reuniclus is so good. Trick Room offensive Reuniclus is so good. Like, it just adds an extra element. And not to mention, I can trap like, if I need, like, Reuniclus, not too many mons counter. Obviously, go dark. Probably dark types are probably the biggest threat to Reuniclus. Which, if I can get rid of them with Dougie, or I can like get rid of them with like Tapu Fini, Reuniclus will have a good like opening to just sweep. So I feel like, I don't know, especially with Reuniclus, Dugtrio, and Tapu Fini, I feel like those 3 can be brought to it and just destroy a game. So we'll see, we'll have to see, but I feel like Reuniclus definitely adds like good special offense and another kind of defensive option if I need to go there. So let's make another team. For the I think, yeah, 7th. For the 7th mon, I definitely needed a Rapid Spinner. So I had 2 defoggers, and I was just like, I kind of want a Rapid Spinner because defog's not too bad. But if I'm gonna set up spikes with Ferrothorn, I definitely would need Rapid Spin and not just rely on defog. So I looked at all the Rapid Spinners, and I was just like, the Hitmontop was taken, and there's no way I'm taking Hitmonchan. Like, not like last season, he put in a lot of work, but he just was he was so weak, and he didn't do enough damage. So I was like, I'm not touching that guy again. Like, no, I'm not going with that guy. So I decided to go with Hitmonlee, and I know Hitmonlee's power. So like, Hitmonlee is one of the best high jump kickers in the game. Like, obviously there's like Metacham, Hawlucha, Lucario, Hitmonlee, but like, I feel like Hitmonlee, he's 1 hertz, I think 2nd hardest. I think Hitmonchan's high jump kick hits the hardest, but then Hitmonlee's hits the next best. With 120 attack, has access to Reckless. If I want to fake out Unburden, I can do that. Like, fake out Unburden adds speed to my draft. Like, if you look at my draft right now, hasn't got too much speed. It's got a bit like Dogcho, obviously with 120 and 200 base, but not too much speed. So Fake Out Unburden could really help with that. And obviously Reckless just destroys walls. Like if there's an annoying wall, bam, Hitmonlee just comes and takes care of that. Like good night. And like I said, Rapid Spin, very good move. Definitely needed that for a Charizard X draft. So that's Hitmonlee. And obviously my boy Speed Up, like he's gonna be running called Speed Up. If you don't know who Speed Up is, he was the Hitmonlee from my Ruby Let's Play. So he is back and he's ready to come back and come through. So after Hitmonlee, I decided to draft Scolipede. So Scolipede, Scolipede wasn't for synergy for my team. Like I said, I needed speed, and Hitmonlee, like Fake Out Unburden did have some speed, but I wanted more like just straight up speed. So I thought Scolipede definitely was a great option for me, and I feel like Scolipede is one of my favorite mons. I don't know why, like it's so annoying to verse. Every time I see a Scolipede on the ladder, I just click X. I'm not dealing with that band pass BS. But Scolipede, I've got it in a few other leagues right now. I just love it. It's such a good mon. I feel like I'm really good with it. So I feel like if it was there, like it was an option to draft, so I might as well draft it, right? So that's why I got Scolipede. So after Scolipede, I got a steal in Persian Alola. If you guys don't know, this is a free draft, so like we could draft anything at any time. So I kind of thought, usually Persian Alola goes kind of fast because it's such a good tier 5 mon, but it didn't end up going, and I could probably think that a lot of people just wanted to draft tier 1, 2, 3 mons because it was a free draft. But I was like, Persian Alola is definitely worthy of being like tier 4, tier 3. It's such a I probably not, but like it puts in such a good supporting mon, like with Taunt, with Foul Play, with Parting Shot, Switcheroo, like I did the week 1 battle. I was just able to just troll the Hitmonchan with the Choice Scarf, Switcheroo the Choice Scarf and the Hitmonchan, and use it as setup fodder later. Like I feel like Persian Alola definitely is a good mon. 115 speed, such a reliable speed stat, and also it's got Fur Coat to be a good defensive wall. So I've got such good bulk with my draft. Like I could run defensive Finny, defensive Pharaoh, defensive Zapdos, defensive Reuniclus, and defensive what do you call it, a Persian Alola. So I feel like I've got defense down packed. Like I feel like I got enough defense. And yeah, I also get a nice core. Like obviously Tapu Fini, Reuniclus, and Persian Alola go really good together. Like only Fighting and Bug really can kill Persian Alola in one hit, so I could just switch into my Tapu Fini without a problem. I feel like Tapu Fini will definitely support Persian Alola really well. Alright, so after Persian Alola, we were able to have 2 free picks. So we got, like, obviously this is a free draft, but we got 400 points, and each mon in this kind of pick, these were like the after draft picks kind of thing. So that's all you guys need to know really. So I don't know why I'm ranting on, but for the first one, I managed to get Exploud. So Exploud joins the team, and the only reason I drafted Exploud was mainly because I didn't have too many special attackers, and I just wanted something that comes in and just kills. And I know Exploud can definitely do that. Like Exploud comes in, Choice Specs, Boom Burst, it just destroys physical walls. And not to mention, I can also sweep teams if I like band pass speed to Exploud. Exploud can just come in and start boom bursting. So I feel like Exploud adds a good, like another good like kind of role to my team. Like I needed a special attacker, so bam, my boy is coming in loud and ready to just blow back the competition. So after Exploud, who's my last mon? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so no, it's not Hooper Unbound. I'm sorry guys, it's not Hooper Unbound. For my last mon, I got Slurpuff. So there wasn't really any role I needed now. Like I got my Rapid Spinner, my Spike Setter, Toxic Spike Setter, I got my Defoggers, my Spinners, my Trapper, my Special Attackers, my Sweepers, my Wall Breakers. Like I had nearly every wall. every role like already done, right? So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna draft a mon that I wanna just come in and just have fun with. And I felt like Slurpuff, my boy, is definitely one of those mons. Like, I love Slurpuff. It's such a fun mon to use. I could either run like a Wish Pass set, like I could Wish into Exploud, Runiclus, Pharaoh, Tappy Finny. Like, I could use a Wish set and be annoying, or I could use Belly Drum, Unburden, and possibly Sweep teams. So either one, I could run defensive Slurpuff, I could run offensive Slurpuff. I feel like Slurpuff's just a fun mon to like use and just adds another element to my draft. Looking back on everything, so like as an overall pick, you got like after talking about him each individually, I feel like my draft is probably has got so much synergy. Like, I feel like I've done well drafting, especially the first. I think the first 6 is just a solid team, and like especially I love how I have 2 defoggers and a rapid spinner, so I can use. I don't have to bring. Like, I can bring 2 of them each week, or I only have to bring 1 of the 3, and I got a really reliable way to get rid of rocks. So I feel like that's probably one of the best things, because getting access to amazing hazard removal mons so hard in a draft league, and especially for Charizard X, I need to have those mons. So it's really good. I got Zapdos, Finny, and my Hitmonlee. So I feel like that was probably the best bit about my draft. And obviously, I feel like I'm gonna have fun with like Persian, Exploud, Slowpuff. I feel like these mons are just gonna be so fun to use. So, you guys have seen week 1. Week 1, we did get the win. So, obviously a 5-0 was a pretty nice way to start. So I feel like my draft definitely has great potential. Like, to get off the 5-0 week 1 is definitely a good sign it works. So I'm going to make sure I prep well. I feel like I got a good draft, and I can actually take this draft good places. So now that you guys met the team, hopefully you guys just know, like, okay, this is what Pichu has. Like, I feel like I needed to make this video just to let you guys know what I have. So thank you guys for watching. This has been the team, and I guess I'll see you guys in the week 2 team builder. Peace.